Good morning, everybody. This has been long overdue. Generally, we like to do these updates maybe every 3 to 4 months, but it's been quite a while since we've done one. Um, Usually, I don't use cheat notes because I can just wing it because I'm well versed in everything that I want to talk about. But because there is so much to talk about, I am going to use my notes. So please don't be offended if I look down instead of directly at you. First of all, I wanted to mention that the Sober Shuttle is having their seventh annual invitational anniversary buffet. I know just about everything that's on here. So this is being held at the Main Street Grill. Uh, the address is no, I don't have the address on here. Well, anyway, it's Main Street in Stoneham, and it's May 25th from 4:30 to 7 p.m. And as you noticed, I said invitational anniversary. There's no charge for this event, but the only reason why it's an invitational anniversary is that we dedicate this event to the people who have financially supported us, who have partnered with us, and those who have done actual physical labor at either one of our events or helped out on transports. So if you did not get an invitation to this anniversary, that's why. Uh, the upcoming year, if you find it in your heart that you want to make a donation or help out and do some volunteer work, well, then next year you absolutely will be invited to this event. This has nothing to do with the Winter Wonderland, which I'll talk to you about later. It's funny how you hear Winter Wonderland in May. But then again, we will get to that. So that's it for. If you want more information on how to get involved, please give us a call at 617-460-0584. Or you can email us at Serenity Now, like George Costanza. Serenity Now at SoberShuttle535.com. That's Serenity Now at SoberShuttle535.com. Hey, the next thing I want to talk about is a relatively new thing that we've been working. See, I'm not even going to use these notes because I actually know what's in them. We're trying to develop an Uber program, and we're working with the city of Everett to try to get some of the opioid settlement funds to help out with this. But there are many cases where we're on the road already doing a transport, and we'll get a phone call saying, can you pick this one up? Can you bring them here? And we're just not able to do that. So we're trying to develop an Uber account. As a matter of fact, I've already opened up an Uber account for the Sober Shuttle. And we would just like to see a little bit more funds come in before we put this in effect. So what this will do is it will allow us to service more people when request for transportation is made. So in other words, if the Sober Shuttle is out on the road and we get that call saying, hey, we got somebody that needs a ride and they need to get here, we're already on the road, and chances are I'm not going to be able to find a volunteer because we are all volunteers. We all have full-time jobs or other life commitments, so it's not like we could just all of a sudden drop what we're doing and run and do a transport. And many of you already know this, and I appreciate you, having the understanding. But the Uber program would allow us to pick up the phone and call Uber and just have Uber go pick up that individual and bring him to the treatment program that they have scheduled. It is also good for cases where we can't find a volunteer. Not just the fact that we're on the road, but if I should happen to be tied up doing something, maybe at an event or personal issues, doctor's appointment that I can't do the transport, and they absolutely, definitely have to be there by overnight. No, they absolutely, definitely have to be there within 2 hours. Well, then we could call an Uber and say, can you go pick these people up and drop them off at their treatment program? This is good, especially when we get that call from, say, Hyannis. And they say, we need to get to Falmouth. Now, you all know that we're down the North Shore. So for us to drive all the way to Hyannis to pick up somebody to bring them to Falmouth, that's a good 5 hours being on the road. Whereas it's only a half-hour drive to Falmouth from Hyannis, if that. So this is where Uber would come in once again, to benefit everybody. Because there's no way we're going to make Hyannis in that 2-hour allowed period that most detoxes are asking. So this Uber program is going to be a very valuable program to all. So City of Everett, get back to us quickly, please. The next thing on the list is, the Sober Shuttle, a few months back, was donating Dunkin' Donuts gift cards to New Health Charlestown, which is under the MGH umbrella. What they do is they work with people in early recovery or with harm reduction. And they hold a group meeting where we send in a speaker on Wednesday, because they would just rather have speakers than a full 1-hour discussion. So they've turned it into a speaker discussion meeting. And what we do is we get a speaker to go in, and New Health supplies pizza. And the Sober Shuttle decided that they were going to help out because each individual that comes to the meeting is allowed a $5 Dunkin' Donuts card. Now, New Health was actually given these cards to their clients, but their budget only called for, say, $75 per person per year for a Dunkin' Donuts card. Well, the Sober Shuttle decided that they were going to donate 10 Dunkin' Donuts cards a month, and we would provide the speaker on the first week. Well, since then, the Sober Shuttle has partnered with Rocco Longo and the Sabatino Insurance, and together now we're able to send in $75 a month in Dunkin' Donuts cards. So I want to thank Rocco, who's always been a big supporter of the Sober Shuttle, and Sabatino Insurance for partnering with us, and I know New Health in Charlestown really appreciates it. The next thing up is we have another new partner, and it's the Saugus Everett Elks. I'm going to read this one because there are a couple of dates in here, and I don't want to get things screwed up. The Saugus Everett Elks will be holding a presentation on scams this Friday, May 17th at 10 a.m. at the Senior Center located at 466 Central Street in Saugus. The Sober Shuttle will be in attendance to support the Saugus Everett Elks, who have recently became a community partner of the Sober Shuttle. The Elks will also be holding an event on July 8th called the Trailer of Hope. This event is also at 10 a.m., where once again the Sober Shuttle will be in attendance. The Sober Shuttle has also been invited by the Elks to do a presentation on alcoholism on September 16th, 2024, my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Mindy! At their event called Drug, Alcohol, and Addiction. We are excited to partner with Ron Visconti and the rest of the Elks family. So please join us on those 3 dates. We have this Friday, May 17th, maybe too late of a notice. And then we have July 8th, Trailer of Hope, that's at 10 a.m. And September 16th, and that's also 10 a.m. We've been invited to speak at that one. So I want to thank you, the Elks, and we're looking forward to a great partnership. Now we'll move on to the Charlestown Coalition again. The Charlestown Coalition has invited the Charlestown Coalition, not the Charlestown MGH, New Health. This is the Charlestown Coalition, which a lot of people know. They do fantastic work. They do a lot of work with youth, and they're very active in Charlestown and the area communities. A shout out to you, Charlestown Coalition. They have invited the Sober Shuttle to present their services to their steering committee meeting on Tuesday, May 28th, starting at noon at the MGH Center for Community Health Improvement. And they're located at 15 Green Street in Charlestown. The Sober Shuttle has attended these meetings in the past and plans on remaining an active partner to the Charlestown Coalition. Thank you, Charlestown Coalition, for all the work that you do. And once again, we'll be speaking Tuesday, May 28th at noon. And that address, 15 Green Street in Charlestown. Hey, guess what, guys? It's storefront table talk. Time again. The Sober Shuttle have 3 dates, and we're only going to keep it to 3 dates this year, and they're all in June. If you want to know what the Sober Shuttle table talk is we set up our information table at Stop and Shop, and we do have a donation jar up there, which is important to us, but more importantly is we invite people to come and talk to us, talk about recovery, and it's extremely important to stay connected. And this is one way, not only for people to come see us, but this is a way for us to stay connected with the community. So the Sober Shuttle will be out for just 3 dates this year, and they will all be, of course, the Stop and Shop. Our first table talk will be on June 1st at the Stop and Shop in Medford, located at 760 Fellsway in Medford. The second date will be Saturday, June 15th. It's like every other weekend in June. So June 15th will be at the Stop and Shop in Saugus, and that's 164 Main Street in Saugus, right off of Route 1. And then on June 29th, we will be at the Stop and Shop in Stoneham. That's 259 Main Street in Stoneham. All table talk events are from noon to 3. So these dates, please come and see us. I have not added this on the website yet. I will be adding all this information, plus the video, later today. Okay, let's talk about another fantastic, great nonprofit that we have just begun partnering with, Boston Backpack Project. It is owned and operated by Elaine Matrano. Now, I want to get this right, so I'm going to read this. Okay. So they're located at 271 Main Street, Suite L02. That's L2, number 2. It's on the basement floor. Once you get to that address, please drive around the back. And there, I believe, the second door on your right-hand side on the basement level. Their mission is to provide backpacks filled with clothes, blankets, toiletries, and snacks to our unhoused friends in Boston and vicinity. Although the Sober Shuttle no longer has their own clothing storage unit, we have partnered with Elaine, and we have met Elaine, and what beautiful, beautiful souls there at the Boston Backpack. You absolutely, even if you don't have any clothes, please stop by and just meet Elaine. You'll be doing yourself a favor because you'll be meeting an angel in a human suit. So we don't have a unit anymore, but we're partnered with Elaine and the Boston Backpack Project for all our client needs for clothing and personal items. Elaine and her volunteers do great work throughout many communities, especially with the Mass Ave area. Please contact Elaine Matrano at 781-789-1485 if you have any clothing or personal products you would like to donate. Or visit Boston Backpack Project for drop-off at 271 Main Street, Suite L02 in Stoneham. Once again, when you get to the address, drive by the back, and please go meet Elaine. All right, up next is the Plymouth Church in Framingham. Yes, the Sober Shuttle gets everywhere. We do service all of Massachusetts, and we're proud to be friends and partners with the Plymouth Church of Framingham, located at 75 Edge L, that's Edgell Road in Framingham. The Plymouth Church has been a sponsor of the Sober Shuttle with quarterly donations for the past 3 years. Alan and Leah Raposa are members of the church who have followed the Sober Shuttle since 2017 and who are themselves monthly supporters. The Sober Shuttle will be presenting their services to the parishioners of the church during their service on Sunday, June 9th, 2024. Please visit the Plymouth Church at 87 Edgell Road in Framingham and visit their friendly members and see all of the great community-based services they offer for Framingham and the surrounding communities. Thank you, Plymouth Church, for your support through these past 3 years, and also you, Alan and Lee. Finally, get your winter coat on because we're going to talk winter. Finally, I would like to talk about the Sober Shuttle Winter Wonderland Holiday Party 2024. Yes, it's May, but the Sober Shuttle is talking Winter Wonderland 2024. Our event last December was indeed one for the books. Well, I got great news. In January of this year, we began our plans for a new and improved Winter Wonderland celebration. My sidekick, Joni Thomas, was with me in January and February as we prepared more exhibits and more things to do for our upcoming event. I will not give you any clues on what we're actually going to do, but please know that this will be an event in December that you do not want to miss. I cannot wait to see you all there for our incredible, generous buffet. As you know, if you've been there before, you know we have a 12-course buffet. And dancing once again this year with Steve Capano, better known as DJ Dude. Hey, Steve, thanks for everything that you do for us. And thanks for always being there. We really appreciate it. DJ Dude also does the event for my home group on Saturday morning. Please look for further information toward the end of the summer. And with this, I hope everyone within reach and those beyond have a safe and healthy summer 2024. That's going to wrap this up. I would all wish you sincerely a very safe summer. And from the Sober Shuttle home to yours, we send you many blessings. Please have a good day. God bless.